it's Jen and Lindsay with a semi-pro stenciling video. We are back. Are you guys sick of me yet? I know you're seeing me 2 days a week now. You're probably like, why is she still talking? We are going to talk for just a few minutes while people are jumping on. We are going to do another fun stenciling project today. We're using 2 stencils this time. We're going to use one of our background stencils, which I love. And then we're going to do the dishes are looking dirty at me again stencil as well. We got a fun surface. So everything that we use today in our video, you can find at cdstencils.com. The surface is on that website as well. You can get the brushes. You can get both stencils, the plaque that we're using. That is all at cdstencils.com. Lindsay is with me. Say hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay is on the keyboard answering questions. If you are here, let us know that you're here and where you are from. We are always super excited to see where everybody's joining us from. It makes our day, actually, when you guys pop on and watch us, even if it's just for a little bit. So we're super excited about that. Let's see what's happening today, Lindsay. It's our Friday because we don't work on Fridays. So today we call Third Friday here at work. And so we're super excited. We have a few hours left of the day and then we get to go home for the weekend. So I'm excited about that. Lindsay has got plans with their dad this weekend, so that's always fun. Drake and Ashley, I'm not sure what they're doing. And mom and dad are on vacation. They're coming home on Saturday. They went to see his sister. So mom, dad, if you're watching, hi. Hope you're having a good time. Joyce, hello. If you're watching, Jean, hello. We got anybody joining us, Lindsay?
Phyllis is here. She says hello.
Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis, you were with us yesterday, weren't you? I remember that.
Was.
Yes. Thank you for joining us again.
Northwest Ohio.
Yes. Thank you again for watching with us, Phyllis. We really appreciate it, honestly.
Tammy, our buddy in St. Simon's Island.
Hi, Miss Tammy. You are so good at joining us on Thursdays. I love it. Thank you for joining us.
Virginia from Texas.
Hi, Miss Virginia. How are you?
Sharon Bender's here with us again.
Sharon Bender, thank you for coming back and watching with us again.
And Lilibeth from El Salvador.
You came back. Awesome. I'm glad that we were able to find that question for you about your paint yesterday, too, the pink. I remembered that. So I'm really happy that you came back all the way from El Salvador. It makes us happy, guys, when you guys are here. So if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are a repeat viewer, then we do projects here on Thursday. Lindsay and I do with semi-pro stenciling. And we say semi-pro because we're learning, we're getting better, but we're working hard on creating very fun, easy, quick and easy projects for you to create either for your home, as gifts, for friends, any of that kind of stuff. And if you want to work on stuff for like craft shows and stuff, these are simple things that you could like mass produce and resell and make some money. So that's always fun as well. So everything that we have here is available on cdstencils.com. You can get the surface, the 2 stencils that we're using, and the brushes. We have awesome sales going on the CD Stencil site right now. And it is all of Chris Hoy brushes are 30% off, Lindsay? Yeah, yes, 30% off. And we have an extra special discount for you guys today. We have got a coupon code that you can use for the project or the product items that we're using today. So the scalloped round plaque, the dishes are looking dirty at me, and the fizz background stencil. If you put the coupon code in semi-pro 5924, that is going to get you an additional, how much, Lindsay?
25% off.
25% off of those items. And because it is with an automatic sale for the brushes, you can get the brushes and this stuff on like together in one order. So you're only going to have to pay one shipping cost. So if you love our project and you want to recreate that, you can do that. So you can use that coupon code. Lindsay has it at the bottom of the screen there. And then she'll post it throughout.
Scrolling.
Yeah, it's scrolling. Oh, that's cool, Lindsay. So it's scrolling across the bottom, and that way you can get an awesome deal on the stuff if you want to recreate it. I always love after a live when we go into the office and like check if we got any orders or whatever, and somebody orders the stencil that we do. It makes me feel so good. So thank you guys for that.
Sharita just joined us. She says, howdy from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, you're going to love what I'm working on in the office,
yes,
howdy. Yes, you are going to love it. So thank you so much, Sharita. You said, Lindsay?
Sharita.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sharita, for joining us. I think you're going to like what's coming up. Lindsay and I are working on a special project, and we're super secret stuff that dad and mom don't know about.
Come out by the end of the month.
Yeah, so we're working on it. They're coming back Monday, and then we're going to kind of show them, reveal it to them, because they know we're working on something, but we haven't told them what it is. So we have that going on, so that's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that.
And Joe is joining us from Alabama.
Hi, Joe from Alabama. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. You guys make me so happy when you guys are here. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. If you guys have questions while we're going, just go ahead and type those in. Lindsey is happy to answer any of those questions that you have for you or for us. And we talk about random stuff. So if you're here for the randomness, you're here. We are going to do it. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go, Lindsey.
Flip the screen.
Okay, so I just want to show you quickly before we get started what the actual stencil looks like. So this is the dishes are looking dirty at me again. I think this is hilarious. I love a little snark in my house. I live with all boys. It's super hard to decorate with all boys because they don't like girly flowers. And so I love stuff like this in my house. So I immediately said to Lindsey, we got to do this in one of our lives. So this is a stencil we're doing. I love it. And then I'm going to show you this. This is our Fizz background stencil. I just wanted to show you before we got started on the project what it looks like before we stencil it. I've told you guys this a lot, that I'm super visual and I need to see what things look like. So in order for me to actually be able to, like, my brain to see it, I wanted you guys to see what it looks like before we get started. You guys might have this stencil, possibly. Chris has used it for a couple of pieces, but it's super popular. But it's a great stencil. So you might have that one at home. But if you don't, you can get it for an additional percentage off today at the CD Stencils website. Okay, this is a surface we are going to be doing today. And this is our round scalloped plaque. For time's sake, I went ahead and base coated my scalloped plaque with blue chiffon from DecoArt. The reason I did this, I'm thinking like sudsy water. You're going to be doing your dishes, right? So I figured blue chiffon would be what my water would look like. And then we are going to stencil Fizz in the background with some white. So is everybody ready to get started? Yes, Lindsey.
I don't know about you, but I don't think my dishwater ever looks like blue chiffon. But, you know,
no, mine's always like nasty grossness. But okay, so I'm just going to put this stencil on here, and I'm just going to do a few random spots. We don't need to do the whole entire thing because we've got a lot of coverage with our letters here. So I figured if we could just do some stuff and have it peeking out, it'll be good. We are going to stencil with Snow White paint from DecoArt. I got my big 8-ounce bottle, which we do carry the 8-ounce bottle because I use a ton of Snow White. Not as much now that we have the chalk paint, though.
But we do it.
We do use a lot of it. So I got this big 8-ounce bottle, and I'm telling you what.
Black, we use a ton of the black.
We use a ton of the
black.
black.
Is our
yes. It's a one coat. I love a one coat. Okay, so got some paint on my palette. I'm going to be using the number 4 stencil brush. No, I'm sorry, the number 5 stencil brush for this one. Since we're doing the background, I got a big area to cover, so I'm going to use the number 5 stencil brush for this one. I'm just going to tap this on here, load up my brush some. Got my paper towel here. I'm going to just offload some of that paint so I don't get any bleed through. And then we're going to start stenciling.
Tell us, Jen, where's your palette from again?
My palette is from, this one's Sam's Club. It just all depends, guys, where Mom and Dad are shopping this week. But my palette is always going to be a paper plate. I'm semi-pro, guys. I am not a professional, so I'm cool with like using what I have. I have watched so many crafting videos since like TikTok, right? So I've watched so many crafting videos, and on those videos, I've seen people use cardboard. I mean, just random stuff.
There was one lady the other day that she had paper on her table that I saw.
Yeah.
And she had brown paper, and she just poured her paint on the brown paper.
Holy cow, I would think that would seep through, though.
Yeah, that's what I would be worried about.
Okay.
I don't think she cared, but it worked for her.
Okay.
And, you know, we're working hard for the Sam's Club sponsorship.
We are trying to get Sam. Hey, we also have our spicy water with us today, Lindsey. So we have our electrolytes. Lindsey and I both have been drinking this water. It's like what has electrolytes in. I only bought it because it was cheap and it's these huge bottles, but Lindsey calls it spicy water.
Yeah, because my brother talked me into it. He's a health nut, and he said it's got the electrolytes and the pH. Your body absorbs it better.
Okay, so there's a theory behind the spicy water, I guess.
Yeah, but I call it spicy water. So
yeah.
It's not spicy. It's water.
No, but it's from Sam's Club too. So if you like it, you can here. Let me show you what it looks like. Sam's Club. Here we go. Make members mark. This is what it is. Alkaline water. We got you, Bill. We got you. All right. If anybody has questions, again, just let us know, guys. We just kind of randomly chat about stuff while we're in here. If this is your first time joining us, please don't be like, "Oh, these girls are only going to talk about."
We are a little weird.
Yeah, are these girls only going to talk about spicy water? We're not. We're talking about painting and all the fun stuff that you can do with paint and wood and stencils. And we really are enjoying the process of learning stenciling and being so much having so much more creativity, I guess. I don't feel as intimidated anymore when I come in here to do these videos because you guys have been so sweet to us and really encouraging me and Lindsey. So we appreciate that.
So Mary Jane is here.
Hi, Miss Mary Jane.
Hope you're feeling better today. Jamie is joining us from, is it Bettendorf, Iowa? Charlene is here from New Braunfels, Texas.
Hello.
Mary Jane says, I've painted for years and used to use a real palette.
Okay.
Now all she ever uses is paper plates. And
Same, Mary Jane. I can just like throw it in the trash and I'm done, and I'm totally not upset about it.
It's not that we use it for one project per away. Like,
no.
If you looked at Jen's paper plate this morning.
I just got a new one because I've been working on page. I think I told you guys yesterday after we did our live that I had been working on red, white, and blue all day, and I was so over it. So I totally 100% use my paper plate until I can't use it anymore. And I'm telling you one thing right now, I definitely get my money's worth out of my paper plates. That's for sure.
Lilibeth asked, could you give me your tips to stencil? I always load my brush too much and bleeds. How do you know it is the right amount?
Okay, Lilibeth, my best tip to you is so I kind of pounce onto my paint. I just load it up, so I don't want to do it again, but I just kind of pounce a little bit on my paint and then get a paper towel, and then I go both ways. So clockwise and counterclockwise. I would suggest maybe 10 or 12 times. The more you get off, the less bleed through you're going to get, and then go straight up and down. Are you using, when you stencil, do you pounce or do you swirl? This is like a thing we talk about this a lot in here, but since you've asked the question, I want to see if you're swirling. I do not have good luck with swirling is the reason I ask. I'm more of a pouncer, so I like to go straight up and down. I know that some people love a swirl. I tend to get bleed through, and I don't want that on my project if I can prevent it. So since I'm not comfortable with it, I go with the pounce. So let us know what you're doing there, and also let us know what kind of brush you're using. Because if you're using the dome rounds, which are like this, you're not going to get like a flat at the end. Okay, so you're not going to get like a flat pounce. It's going to kind of go out a little bit. Some people like this type of brush. I am not a big fan of that brush, only because it doesn't work well for me. So that's why. Let us know those couple of things. What are you using? Are you using too much paint maybe? Are you offloading? That kind of stuff.
So Charlene asked, I missed what 2 items the coupon code is for. It's actually for 3 items.
Yes, absolutely.
It is the fizz stencil that she is using.
Yep.
The surface, which is the round scallop plaque.
Yep.
And also the dishes are looking at me dirty stencil.
Which is a stencil we're going to put on top of this.
Only valid on cdstencils.com.
Yeah, so don't go to Cover Distributing today, guys.
It won't work on Cover Distributing.
Nope.
It's only working on cdstencils.com.
Yep.
But keep in mind, the brushes
are also on
sale on cdstencils.com. They're 30%.
30%? Percentils? You got percentils on there?
I need to go home.
Your spicy water is making you slurp.
30% off now through the end of the day. And you can combine that coupon code with this deal.
And we normally don't allow you guys to do that, guys. So this is like a rare occasion that we're allowing you to do the brushes and the stencil at the same time. So you're going to be able to get a deal on the stencils. You're going to get a deal on the brushes. You're going to get a deal on the surface. Okay.
Vera says hello.
Hi, Vera.
Georgia from Cleveland says the food trays that donuts come in work really well as palettes.
Oh, like the plastic ones?
Yeah.
That would work really well.
Virginia says, I only use your stencil brushes now. They create such a nice look and they're so easy to clean. I also use them for mopping and dry brushing. You
are right. They are so easy to clean. I love the fact with these brushes, we talk about it every week. I feel like I'm on repeat sometimes, but like
how is so cute.
It is really cute, isn't it?
Distracted.
It's okay. I really like the fact that you can just wipe them clean. Like you can go put it in your water, clean it off, and then move on to another color and not have to worry about that overfill or that water coming through. You don't have to wait on it to dry. I mean, there's so many benefits to Chris's brushes. It took a long time for these to come out, guys. She worked on them for a long time before she was super happy with them, and we were able to release them for sale. So they're definitely good. If you don't have them, pick them up.
And there are more brushes in the line coming out.
There
I believe in June.
Yes.
Not sure when.
Yeah, not sure.
They're on their way.
They're working. Yeah, they've been approved.
They're approved and they're actually being manufactured as we speak.
Yeah. So there's some really cool stuff coming, guys.
There's a lot of people here.
Yay!
Let's see, Tammy, I have been experimenting with the thin plastic cutting boards as pallets. They are inexpensive, 2-pack at Dollar Tree. So that means they're $1.25.
Oh, I love
very
it.
slick and great for blending and floating, then wash and reuse. That's a good tip.
That is a great tip. Tammy, thank you for sharing that with us.
Sharon Bender says she's a pouncer.
Okay.
Marion Flynn, says she's a pouncer.
Okay, good.
Virginia says, I pounce if I want good solid coverage, but I swirl if I want a soft look. I think that's how Chris does it.
I think you're right. I think that is the way that Chris handles hers as well. I am more just, I'm just like, I'm just not confident in the swirl yet, guys. So, I'm sticking with my pounce for a bit. I have been trying to practice a little bit when I'm at the desk working on some stuff. I want to be able to show you guys different techniques and styles. I know you guys have been giving me tons of suggestions, and I love it. I love when you help me decide coloring. I love when you help me decide design choice. So keep it up, guys. Keep them coming. And if there's a stencil that you guys want to see us use, let us know, because we are always happy to, take your suggestions and pull those stencils and do a project with it. So that's always nice too.
Sharita said she tried the full cart chalk paint in
place
of the decor like buttermilk, but she's not sure she's a fan. She prefers the chalky gesso.
Okay, yeah. I get that. And everybody has
gesso is awesome.
Yeah.
We just can't get it.
Yeah, we've ordered it multiple times, and from Decor, and we've just had a really hard time getting it. They're not making it.
We have none of the white and the black. The only ones we have are like the green. Yeah, and we can't use the green. But yeah, we love the chalky gesso. We just can't get it. Yeah. So we haven't been using it lately. Yep. Yeah, so use what you love. I think definitely
go with what you're comfortable with, guys. Always, your first choice should always be what you're comfortable with. You're going to be happier with your results. You're not going to get frustrated and just want to be like, no, I'm not doing it. I feel like that's how I get sometimes. If I'm like super frustrated, I'll be like, so nope, see ya, pass, I'm done. So
Linda O'Connell, I see you lurking in the background.
Hi, Miss Linda. Thanks for hopping in.
I sent you a package today, by the way.
Be on the lookout, sister.
Yeah, be on the lookout.
Is it a top secret package?
No, it's the rest of the stencils I have.
Okay.
And her, yes.
It is a top secret package.
Top secret ornaments that we talked about a while ago that you were going to help us paint for the next Christmas unwrap. Wink, wink.
You just gave it away, Lou. You gave it away.
But she's not going to tell anybody.
She won't tell anybody. She's good about
it. Lilibeth said, I swirl, but I will try to pounce. I only found the brushes that you said you don't like, the domes.
Yeah, the dome brushes. Okay. But just because
I ordered our brushes, do you ship international?
We 100% do.
We for sure do. The brushes tend to ship cheap.
Yeah.
And we do package them carefully. I would recommend looking at First Class Mail International.
Yep.
That would be the cheapest option for you.
Yep.
And your best bet if you're wanting those brushes,
get them now
today because you'll save the money on the brushes.
Yeah, they're on sale. So get it, like they're on sale on the website right now on CD Stencils. So I would grab at least. Listen, if you're going to only be able to get one brush or two brushes, I would suggest the 4 and the 5. They're my favorites because you can get a lot done with them. The 6 is amazing. I love the 6. It's massive. So if you're doing a huge project, it's always nice to have that one.
It's 7/8 inch.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah,
so
it's,
it's a great stencil. But yeah, I would definitely suggest grabbing that. Can you see that on the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
You can see it. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. Okay. So I just did white. I wanted it to be like a light color. So I'm happy with my fizz on the background. I'm not worried, like I said, about the center part, guys, because I am going to put wording over top of that and you're not even going to see it. And then once I get the wording in, if I feel like I need more, I can always add more of those those bubbles to the background.
Charlize says, I love her angle shaders.
Same.
That's what we paint with.
I painted all of those patriotic door hangers in this last week. I've painted them all with the angles, the 1/4 inch, the 1/2 inch, and the 1/8 inch. All of them I painted with the exception of the background. I use a big brush for the background, but yeah, I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
And she said she'll have to try stencil brushes. Now is the time because they're 30% off.
Try them. Guys, sure. If you, I'm telling you, if you do not have Chris's brushes, you need to get them now while they are on sale. I'm going to use Lamp Black for this one, guys. I wanted it to really pop off of that blue. But yeah, if you don't already have Chris's stencil brushes, now is the perfect time to get them because they are on sale. So make sure you do get them. And we also have that coupon code that you guys can use in addition to the brushes to get the surface and the 2 stencils that we're doing today.
Excuse me. Let's see, where was I? There's a lot of comments.
Keep talking, guys. We love it. We love it.
Linda says hi.
Hi, Linda.
So she's not lurking anymore.
She's not lurking. Okay.
And then she says, "Oh no," so it's probably because I sent her the package.
Yeah. Get to work, girl.
And then she said, "When is the deadline?" So June. If you could have it to us by June 10th.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, just so we can release it at the same time.
Because we're gonna put it out to the e-pattern, but Mom's the word on it.
Yeah,
so
keep it quiet.
I know you'll keep it a secret. You're good with secrets.
She is good with secrets.
Let's see, where are we at? Beverly says hello.
Hi, Beverly. Where are you from? Let us know.
Rebecca says she loves it.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca.
Mary Jane says light but visible.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you can see it. I was worried once I pulled that off of there if you were going to be able to actually see it.
Lilibeth says her next question is, what size do you recommend? I like the 4.
Yeah.
That's what I tend to go to.
This that I'm doing right now is the number 5. No, number 4. Yeah, I have all of them right here. So I have, let me show you real quick. Sorry if you can hear my brushes rattling around.
In her fancy mason jar.
In my fancy mason jar. Guys, I'm telling you, semi-pro. Here we are. These are my brushes. Look, do you see how many angles I have in there? Okay, so this is the number 3. Then this is the number 4. Okay. Then this is the number 5 that I did the bubbles with. Let me just scooch this. I'm afraid to get paint on my thing. So number 3, number 4, 95, number 5, and number 6, guys. So there are 4 of them available. Small, medium, large, extra large. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all of the brushes that Chris has out right now for the stencil brushes. Lindsey likes the number 4. I love the number 4. I love the number 3. I guess it really just depends on the project that you're working on. Sometimes I want the 3 if I'm like I use the 3 when I'm super close and I'm worried about like bleeding over into like another way. Like if I were going to do this in a different color, I would probably be super careful right here and use the 3. But I don't want to get that blending. So I want to make sure I got a nice crisp image. So try to choose the brush for kind of projects that you're working on. If you're doing big pieces, if you're doing lettering. But the 4 to me is the most versatile because it's not quite real big, but you can get some good coverage with it. Holds a lot of paint, so you're not going to have to reload a lot.
It's just right.
It's just right.
The
3 little bears. Yeah. Yes, for 3 little bears is just the right brush. So yeah, I would suggest if you're getting one, the number 4 or the number 5.
Mary Jane says Chris's brushes are amazing, every single one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right, Mary Jane. They really are. I love that. I absolutely love the angles. I like the longer bristle on it. I love that I can use that and like kind of pull it and not feel like I'm going to get like a mistake where I'm going to not have it completely down. So I love that.
Virginia says hello from Alabama.
Hi, Virginia from Alabama. Thank you for joining us.
Linda O'Connell says she loves Chris's stencil brush. Soft bristles is the best part, and soft bristles' best part is flat top.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, the flat. So you're getting a complete pounce down. You're going to get a flat thing. You're going to cover more area. So perfect.
Beverly is from Pearland, Texas, which is south of Houston.
Thank you, Beverly, for joining us. I really am happy that you guys are watching us. Did you guys go to our YouTube channel and subscribe yet? We have a CD Stencils YouTube channel. So hop over there when we're done, or if you're watching us from there, that's awesome. But hop over there when you're done. If you want to see any of our other videos, if it's your first time, they're all there. We have been doing videos for a couple of months now, Lindsey, right? Yeah. Every Thursday, Lindsey and I go live and do a stenciling video. If you're more of a cover distributing customer, not necessarily in just too many stencilings, we do a cover distributing video every Wednesday now. So I am doing projects live on Wednesday. You guys were with me a little bit yesterday while we were working on that patriotic high door hanger. And I did see a few of you all order that one. So that made me super happy.
Virginia says she uses Chris's brushes, and not only are the bristles great, the handles are amazing. So easy to maintain a grip, but also very smooth. They have maintained their beautiful finish so well.
They do.
Yes, and the color is the color because that's Chris's favorite paint.
Yes.
It's supposed to resemble, it's not quite watermelon slice.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to resemble, I think it's more like antique
rose. It is more like an antique rose, but she loved that color until they discontinued it. So, I mean, it's where it should be, right? Yeah. I mean, it's the right color. So
Lilibeth asked, the towel that you're using to discharge the paint is just the normal paper that's used in the kitchen. Sam's Club paper towel.
Sam's Club paper towel. Sam's Club sponsorship. We're waiting for you. Just the regular roll of paper towels.
Yeah.
Lilibeth, that's all we got here. We just pull off a couple, put it off to the side. It really absorbs that paint, so you don't have to worry about having too much bleed through. So yes, absolutely. I'm glad that you're asking these questions. Thank you so much, Lilibeth.
Brenda is here from South Carolina.
Hi, Miss Brenda. Thank you for joining us today.
We hope everybody is kind of off subject, but hope everybody's weather has calmed down. It's had some crazy weather lately.
We have had crazy, crazy weather here, guys. It's been like the 2 months of like crazy storms. Like
we've had 43 confirmed tornadoes in Ohio.
It is,
which is
it's ridiculous. Like Ohio. It doesn't happen. I mean, we get tornadoes every once in a while, but not like this. I mean, it is absolutely insane the amount of storms that we have.
One actually in the county that we're in.
Yeah.
It was a little one.
It was a small.
It was a mile from my in-laws' house.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Closer to me, but
closer to Jen. But it's been crazy, so we hope everybody's staying safe.
Yeah, let us know how things are with you guys. We, my husband's a lineman. I think I've told you guys that one before, and he's been super busy. And it's always funny. I tell Lindsey when a storm's coming, I'm like, it's raining money because he is always working when it's like this. All right, so we're going here. We're almost finished with this part of our stenciling, and once we get this done, we'll do our reveal, and then we will add. Of course, you know what I'm going to add, right? You know what I thought about, Lindsey, once we were already over here?
What?
You know what would have been cool if I brought over some liquid glass and did some liquid glass on the bubbles and made them shiny?
You want me to go get it for you?
No.
Okay.
Because it won't dry. I don't know that they won't be able to see it. That's my concern. Yes, I do, but no, I don't, because it won't work.
Speed it up.
No, you can't really speed it up. So
she doesn't have a bottle of it.
I don't know. She might have some over there. Who knows?
There's a bottle of water.
A bottle of water. If we get thirsty, we got some water. It's not spicy water, Lindsey. We can't have it. She's got some. We're in. So behind us is all Chris's stuff. So we have it all kind of off to the side. So when she's over here, she pulls it up, and then I bring my stuff over from the other room when I'm working. So we kind of have everything set up in a weird spot in here.
There's a basket down there, and I thought I saw it.
Oh no, that's okay. We don't need to do it. We can give them that idea if somebody wants to recreate this. Is anybody going to make this? I'm curious. Like, you guys feel like the sassy stuff is cool for your house? I love it. I love it.
Tammy says she would love to have a larger size. Larger size of Chris's angle brush.
I agree.
Have we discussed that?
No.
Okay, I will tell her, Tammy.
Yeah.
It won't come in June.
No.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, because we're just waiting to get the others first. It's like a little bit of this and a little bit of that at a time, so we have to keep it going. But we will definitely suggest that to her. I agree with you. I would love to have a bigger size of it as well.
I can't remember. I know one thing that's coming.
Yeah, I don't even know. You guys, like, I'm not really in those conversations because you guys we're all in the same office, but like, I'm in my own little world sometimes in the office, and I don't really listen to what's going on unless they say my name. So,
yeah. Sharon Schott just joined us. She said she just left a retirees dinner.
Hi, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. Our neighbor right up the street. She's not far from us at all. She likes to come down and pick up her packages. So we're working here on this awesome piece. Again, guys, don't forget. Coupon code still up there, Lindsey?
Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of the ticker.
I like the little scrolly thingy. Yeah. Do you guys feel like you're watching an infomercial right now? I just want you guys to remember that because we're featuring CD stencils in these Thursday videos, we want to do something special this week because we so are appreciative of you guys watching us and coming in and really participating and asking questions and giving suggestions when we ask for it. I mean, you guys have been so great. So we decided we would give you guys a coupon code for the 2 stencils that we're using as well as the surface, which Lindsey has just started putting some of the surfaces on the CD Stencil site, guys. So if you like a one-stop shop, you can get everything there now. So on these Thursday videos, everything that we use is going to be on that site. I'm just going to hit a couple of spots here, guys. I'm not doing everything. I see a couple of spots that don't look quite covered. And then we're going to do a quick reveal. And then we're going to see what this looks like. I always get excited for the reveal. No, you're okay.
And it should be mentioned the coupon code, again, is only good on cdstencils.com. It will not work on cover distributing.
Correct.
And I can't force it to work on cover distributing.
Yeah, so don't call us and ask because it won't work.
It will work on CD Stencils.
Get it on CD Stencils. cdstencils.com is the website. You'll go straight there. You put in the part or these all of the things that you want that are on sale. So all 3 of these items, add those to your cart. And then, okay, you ready for our reveal? Drum roll, please. We need like a button or something. Oh my gosh.
Well, that looks cool.
This looks cool, guys.
You know what I just realized this shape is?
What, honey? I picked it because it looks like a charger plate. Like, you know how like when you decorate for like holidays and stuff and you put those plates on your table?
Scrub Daddy.
It does look like a Scrub Daddy. Oh my gosh, that's funny, Lindsay.
I noticed it last night when I was doing it.
That's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to hit this with heat, guys, just for a minute. But again, you can go straight to cdstencils.com and you can get the 2 stencils that we use. So the Fizz background stencil and the dishes are looking dirty at me again. Both of those stencils, you can also get the surface. So the scalloped round plaque. This is all available on the website, and you're going to be able to put that coupon code in, which is SemiPro 5924. And by putting that coupon code in, you're going to save 25%. After that, you can also, while you're shopping there, you can also grab the all of Chris Boy's brushes. So you can get the number 4, the number 5, the number 3, the number 6, any of the rounds, any of the angles, any of that kind of stuff, guys, you can grab on the CD Stencil site because it's on sale. And because we gave you guys this awesome deal, you can use both of these coupons. So make sure that you're grabbing them. If you're thinking about doing this, make sure you grab them while they are on sale. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of pen detailing. I think I'm going to leave this word alone because I like that space in there. I feel like that gives it enough. So I'm going to leave that alone. And I'm just going to do something to these solid letters. I'm going to do every other letter on this one because I don't want it to be samey.
While you're doing your pen work.
Yes, ma'am.
Lilibeth asked, how do you recommend to clean the brushes especially the brushes used to stencil? Sometimes paint goes really deep and it's hard for her to use it with a different color. Okay,
let me tell you my biggest tip right now is 1, don't let the paint dry on your brush. 2, this little guy is amazing, and it's the brush scrubby. It's literally like 99 cents on our website. Are these on CD Stencils, Lindsay? So I would grab this because it's so nice. Let me finish this pen detailing here on this word here so my pen doesn't dry out. Because I'm talking. Yeah, Lindsay, you can get this.
So one of the nice things about Chris's stencil brushes, you were talking about changing to a different color. Like if you're using the dome round brushes, typically it's very hard to get all the paint out and then switch color because they need to dry. It's just the nature of the bristles. Chris's stencil brushes, you can clean them out. And Jen right now, she's got it. You can't see, but it's in her water bucket. And she can scrub it in her water bucket, clean it out.
Let me show you.
And if it's very dirty, we use that brush scrubby she's talking about. But she just immediately goes to the next color.
Yeah, so I've got just this is the back side of my paper towel. I just flipped it over. Sorry, I have 2 here. So I just flipped this over, guys. The back side of my brush scrubby. I have this little water bucket, and it's got these little bristles in the bottom of it, like kind of ridges. And I just rub across that, right, to get some of that out of there. And then I will just take it on my paper towel and just kind of rub. I go back and forth. I go this way. I go that way. And then that way you can kind of work all of that paint that's in there out, okay? Then I've got clean water on this side. So I'll put a little bit of clean water here. I'll take this brush scrubby, and then you can go like this and also pull more paint out. So this gets up in there because it's got those like kind of like little nubs on it. You can do that and get your paint out of there and then go back into that the clear paint, listen to me, the clear water, and then just go again. And then once this is done, you'll just clear this off, wipe that off, and then keep scrubbing. See how it came out and it's completely clean now? I've got no paint in there. See that? Just water now. So I've just got that damp water. So now, since I've got just the black paint off, I could go in and pick up some of that white, put it on there, and you're not getting that muddied look. See how that's white there? So let me show you. This is the back. So I've also got this right here. So you've got none of that grossness. So you've got just plain white paint now, and I was just using black on this. So as long as you're cleaning your brushes properly, you shouldn't have any of that bleed through. Then we also have a product that we use, Chris uses, and it's this Deco Art Brush and Stencil Cleaner. You can use this as well. So once you go through your water and you get all of that taken care of, you get most of it out of your brush, right? You've used your little brush scrubby, which I highly recommend. Then you can take your take this stuff and you can put a little bit of that on your brush, and then take your brush scrubby, clean it off. So because I'm in here, I'm just going to dip it in this water so you can see. Put a little bit of this. I mean, I'm like a go-to girl, so I'll just squirt a little bit on here of this brush and stencil cleaner. Put it on there. I'll take my brush, pull this out of that. I had it in the dirty water, and then do this, and you can see where it soaks up a little bit. So then you're going to be able to get that all out of there, all of that paint out of there, and then you're going to be able to go right on to your next color. I would suggest using this brush and stencil cleaner when you're all finished, like when your project's all finished and you're in your cleanup mode for your brushes. Do that, and then that way you can let your brushes sit and dry. We also suggest letting your brushes sit and dry flat. So when I'm done in here, I literally take a paper towel, like I'll go in and I'll scrub my brushes, and I'll just leave them on my desk all weekend laying flat like that. So they dry, and then I can pop them right back into my little mason jar. So it's super easy to care for if you know what to do. And I think those tips might help you out some. Does anybody else have any questions, Miss Lindsay?
No, Joe Walker says great stencil.
Thank you. I love it, right?
Mary Jane says, as soon as I saw it, I thought you were using a charger plate. It is beautiful. I already have it written on her to order list.
Awesome, Mary Jane. If you're going to grab it, go to CD Stencils and order, or you can call the store. I know you like to do that. So call the store, and Lindsay can take it for you on the CD Stencil site. And then that way you can get the surface and both stencils that we use. So the Fizz and the Dishes Are Looking Dirty at Me, you can get those at 25% off. All of those pieces. So this stencil, or both stencils and the surface. And then also Chris's brushes. So if anybody needs brushes, a good time to grab those is now, because they're on sale 30% off. And you can actually get both deals. So you can get the plate and the two stencils, as well as Chris's brushes, all for 30%. Or I'm sorry, the brushes are 30% off, but you're going to get 25% off of the two stencils and the surface. So that's amazing, guys. You can get both, all of it, the brushes and both stencils and the surface, all for that discounted price. So that now is the time to get it if you want to get it. We wanted to give you guys a little thank you for joining us, and that's why we decided to do a discount on this one. You guys have kind of been picking up the stencils that we've been stenciling with. So it's always nice when you guys are able to do that, and we can help you guys save a little bit of money too.
That looks really good, Jen.
Thank you. The Fizz stencil, like as soon as I saw this stencil, I was like, that would look so good with the Fizz in the background.
And you know what? I just had another idea. The Fizz,
tell me,
if they wanted to.
Yeah.
That iridescent paint.
Yes, that would look pretty.
Like in spots.
Yeah, because they get that glisten. Yeah, so I was thinking, and you may have heard me talk to Lindsay about it when we first came in. I was thinking about, I should have brought in like the liquid, or not, what's it called, Lindsay? Not liquid glass. I said liquid and I second guessed myself. So I was thinking about, I should have brought in like that liquid glass and put it on like some of the bubbles. It would not have shown, or it wouldn't have dried in time for you guys to actually see what it looked like, but it would almost look like shiny. The holographic illusions would look fun on here, so that would be a cool thing that you could do as well. So you could just do a few of the little dots or the circles, bubbles, whatever in the holographic illusions. That would look cute. Any of the iridescence. So if you have any of the media iridescence, that would be cool too. There were a couple of blues in there, so that would be fun as well. So
that holographic illusions is one of my new favorites.
Yeah, I love it. It picks up all of the colors that are in your paint. So it would have picked up like the blues and the white in this, and it would have really like brought it forward. So that would have been really cool too. So it is a really great tool to have. If you don't already have that, I would definitely suggest getting it. I always use my Uniball white gel pen. You guys know I love this thing. I can't do a project without it because I just think just those little touches mean a lot. I probably need to get a micron, Lindsay, to bring over the next time, because we could have done some little dots and lines on some of our little bubbles. That would have worked out too. So make sure that you guys think about that kind of stuff. Does anybody have any other questions, Miss Lindsay? Okay.
How long are these items on sale? Okay, so the brush sale on CD Stencils ends tonight at 11:59 p.m.
Eastern time.
This coupon code is good through the end of the month.
Okay, so Lindsay's going to let you guys save on this project until the end of the month. So you're going to get 25% off of both stencils and the surface. That's through the end of the month. The brushes are only going to be on sale. And it's not just the stencil brushes, guys. I don't want you to think that you're like stuck with just these. They're all of Chris's brushes. So her flats, her filberts, her angles, the rounds, the script liners, the comb, all of it. Any of her brushes are included in that sale, and they are 30% off right now. And they on the CD Stencil site only, not on Cover Distributing. Cover Distributing has a different sale. So on the CD Stencil site, can get these brushes at 30% off now through the end of tonight, 11:59 p.m. tonight. That's an automatic discount. You don't need a coupon code, but for these items here, these 2 stencils and the surface, you need the coupon code that is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Anybody else have questions?
Phyllis said, great job.
Thank you, Phyllis. You guys are so good to me. I tell you what, you make me feel so good with my projects. Anything else, Lou?
No. So next week we are doing.
Yeah, you want to switch the camera?
Oh yeah, I guess instead.
We're done. Yeah, instead of just me talking. Yeah. So next week we're working on. I haven't chosen the project for Cover Distributing yet. But we will be live here at 1:00 on Wednesday of next week, and we will be doing a project for like a wood piece or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe an ornament. Maybe a door hanger. I'm not sure. I mean, we've got some new stuff that's on my desk waiting on me to pick samples out. So maybe we'll just do one of those. I don't know. So we'll be here Wednesday for that. Chris has a video that goes out on YouTube on Tuesday. So there's a video to expect that on her YouTube channel Tuesday, 10 a.m. Lindsay, is that when that usually goes?
Usually 8 a.m.
8 a.m. usually. If it's not there, it'll be up by 10. Yeah. So there's a video on there. And then you also have me back on Thursday at 1:00. And that's where we do our stenciling videos. So Semi-Pro Stenciling will be back on Thursday at 1:00. And we are doing Patriotic next week. So it's Land of the Free because of the brave or something like that. I can't remember the exact saying on it. It has a flag. So if you're into Patriotic, I needed a break from the Patriotic, but we'll be back with it next week. We have a lot of Patriotic door hangers on our Cover Distributing website, but we'll talk about those next week on Wednesday. Anybody have any other questions, concerns, comments, something? Oh, there was a comment about I talk loudly. So if somebody hears that, like if you feel like I'm being like shouting at you, try turning your volume down on your side because we don't have control of the volume over here.
And the mic is like literally, the mic is actually more in front of me because I'm not as loud.
Yeah.
But it's in front of me and not in front of her. So
so try turning your volume down. I'm trying to start to talk slower, but sometimes I know I get super excited.
She gets excited.
And I just want you guys to know all of the details, guys, all of it. So anything else, Lindsay?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us. Semi-Pro Stenciling will be back next Thursday with another great video, and then Semi-Pro Painting will be back on Wednesday at 1:00, same time, same place. All right, guys, we will see you next time. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.